Hi, I'm Mark Duxbury. First Turtle is a poetry podcast. This time, Changeling Day. The morning arrives too early, almost invariably, its fingers tugging dreams, pulling towards a world already half formed. I hurry out, as usual, the air rank with expectations, the road chicaned coils of the interrogative. At the corner, the old shopkeeper nods. Even his smile feels tired. Everything changes, he says, though its shelves still hold the same tins of forgotten soup. I walk on, wondering if change is like the first step, awkward, rushed, incongruous, a stone rolled uphill, or if it's more like a kite catching a sudden wind in material surrender. By the park, a child falls, cries, then stands again. I think of this too as a kind of change. The day stirring itself awake, the child's cries sending birds spurning into the sky, words scattered in the father's mid-sentence. Meanwhile, a bus hisses at the curb, releasing passengers, their faces tight with purpose, shoulders squared for battles that I can only imagine, but don't care to, not now, and never, I suspect. The sun climbs higher, pausing to rest on rooftops like a weary traveller, and I sit beneath an oak tree, watching ants carrying crumbs in straight, unbroken lines. They know something I don't. How to move forward without second guessing. By afternoon, the streets have grown louder, their bark amplifying a chorus of car horns, snippets of conversation. A man on a ladder paints over a sign, his brush sweeping away yesterday's promises. At the river, a dog leaps into the shallows, shaking itself dry on the bank. Its joy is so uncontained, it ripples into me like a pebble dropped in my chest. The day slows as it stretches, its colours mellowing. The wind moves differently now, more cautiously. It knows the hours are thinning. By the time I reach home, the light is fluid, pouring itself into every crack and corner. The air hums with the scent of the earth, as if the ground, too, is exhaling a sigh of relief. The stars arrive more quietly, as though they've been waiting for me to notice them. The sky shifts its shoulders. This darkness is not an end, it's an invitation. Yesterday morning, the sun wore a mask of rain. The birds, unsure of their throats, hid their songs in the rustle of leaves. Even the clock seemed reluctant to tick. Its hands were curved towards a battery change, counting only undulations of waiting. The world seemed a borrowed thing, shifting underfoot, half remembered. What was solid, the corner of the street, the steady scrape of a neighbour's broom, it was now as fleeting as the flight of a moth. A girl on the bridge had dropped her reflection into the river's wide open mouth. It swallowed it whole, rejoicing in the shape of something it could keep. By evening, nothing held its name, and the moon rose as a stranger. Its face stitched together from scraps of clouds. I asked, "Who are you?" The answer returned to me in silver riddles. Later on, I will leave my window open. Then the changeling night can slip in tentatively as a thief. Sure, with any luck, it may lay its hands on my skin to carve me into someone else's tomorrow. Please.